When you get an injection of cold air, you have the possibility of the storm. And how is it going to translate? I'm not sure yet.
Here we are, same day as the last video, but Sarah and I are headed into Gatlinburg. Still undecided if we should stay and chance being snowed in the cabin, potentially stuck on the mountain. But we figured there's no better way to determine should we stay than to head into Gatlinburg before everything happens, potentially happens. Have some lunch, maybe look around Gatlinburg and make a decision. So that's what we're doing. As we come up on what appears to be some sort of, I don't know if this is a landslide or it's just some road work. Not a landslide.
It's just digging.
They're just digging in the ground. Hey everyone, Scott and Sarah back, taking you guys along with us on another exploration. Like I said, undecided in what we should do. It's a tough situation when you have to consider leaving the cabin you love being in so much, the anniversary cabin at that, because of the weather threat. But we're gonna head into Gatlinburg and decide exactly what we should do. Take a look around, get some lunch in us, and make our ultimate decision. And it's been, what, 3 or 4 years since we've traveled this route toward Gatlinburg?
Maybe even longer.
Yeah, well, 2022 is when the last time we were here, so yeah, right around 4 years.
We didn't come to Gatlinburg that time, did we?
No, I think we were in Pigeon Forge. But I know a lot's changed in Gatlinburg since the last time we were there. A lot of places that used to be on the main strip, I believe, have gone since then, went out of business or just left town. I'm not sure the exact reason why. But we'll take a glance and see what's there, what's new, and have a look around on our return to Gatlinburg here in 2026. Hours before snowstorm 2026 is supposed to arrive in eastern Tennessee. And here's the Gatlinburg Welcome Center sign. Good old Wiley Oakley Road, Little Smoky Road. Now, I did just read that on Highway 441 during previous snowstorms that they actually closed down Highway 441, which we're on right now. I think closer to Klinkman's Dome and like New Gap, what is it? New Gap, Cumberland, or Newfound Gap, that's it. Newfound Gap Road. I believe they close parts of 441 down up there where it gets more, or where it's more elevated. I'm not sure if they would close this down, but it does look like they still have their Christmas street lights up. Do you see that?
And I think something happened to that BMW. I think they got a new car. I saw something about it on one of those.
The what?
Groups. That BMW that's always parked outside of this store or something up here.
Oh, that cafe or whatever?
It was gone and somebody posted a picture. Oh no, there it is. It is still there.
Oh, there's the BMW.
It is still there.
But it was gone for a little while?
It was gone. There was a different car there and people were freaking out thinking that something had happened to the person who they sold their car.
We are back in Gatlinburg. It's definitely the off season.
Yeah, there might be a lot more places closed, like that just aren't even open at all.
Because typically it would be like packed, slow moving. Yeah.
People are still out.
Snow people are out. One of the signature signs of it being the holidays. There's Anarchista. Cigar shop. There's the Ripley Super Fun Zones. I think that used to be Cooters, didn't it?
I don't know, but didn't part of somewhere burn down? up
Yeah, I think
here?
that was over here during the Gatlinburg wildfires.
No, I mean after that. Remember, wasn't there a portion of this strip that something caught on fire?
I
and
think
it
it was
burned
that
a
old
few
Chinese
buildings?
restaurant.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
the
the-
Christmas tree is still on.
Yeah. So it's January 14th and the Christmas tree is still up.
There's quite a few people still walking around.
And just for clarity's sake, in the video of me and Sarah that you may have watched going to check out the original honeymoon cabin, I said it was January 14th. It was actually January 13th. This is January 14th. Which would be our final day here in the Smokies unless we decide to extend the trip because of the winter storm that is approaching. There's Earthquake and Treasure Quest. Hey, there's Fanny Farkles. It is a... We weren't sure if Fanny Farkles closed down, but I guess it's still here. I think it was just under new ownership.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
There's the arcade.
Yeah, a lot of these things looking at.
I mean, but I'm seeing a lot that are still here, though. There's Loco Burrow. That's still here.
That's the new Puckers. Remember, it used to like you would look down and it was downstairs.
What was it?
That bar, Puckers bar. It used to be like they had an outside porch, but it was like downstairs.
Oh, okay.
But you could still see it from the road.
Yeah, there's Ripley's, believe it or not. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Still there.
Gosh, that would be a cool ski ride.
Yeah. There's Five Guys and Shoot 'em Up Cinema. There's Bubba Gump Shrimp. Bubba Gump's still there. I think this is new, isn't it? Star Cars Museum? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
The Wander Hotel. You got some good breakfast places down here. Of course, there's Shoney's. Wonder if that's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Shoney's breakfast buffet. It's like one of the. It's like one of the best. I'm not sure if you stop for pedestrians here, but we'll stop. He gives us the thumbs up.
Taco Trail.
There's a Hampton Inn. Now here's one that people seem to like, the Pancake Cabin. And there's Ober Mountain, which we think we're seeing from our cabin, way up top. So that would be interesting to figure out if we could see our cabin from Ober from here. Maybe we'll climb the mountain. There's the steakhouse. There's one of the snow people outside of it I saw. And there's Over Easy Al's Breakfast, which I don't remember that either.
No, me neither.
But we've been here to Crockett's Breakfast Camp, and that's really good.
Yeah, and it's got things seem like very business as usual.
Yeah.
I mean, considering they're saying that there's a massive snowstorm coming.
I mean, people want snow in this area. It's just, if you're trying to leave the area, that's when the problem starts. Especially when the budget doesn't permit staying longer. So me and Sarah have some things to figure out, but after 16 years together, I think we can manage somehow. And there's Old Dad's General Store. We love that place. We've actually done a video before on that, a story on our visit to Old Dad's. We had lunch. It's still on the channel. What if we looked up and we saw the cabin?
It doesn't doesn't look like they're running those tram things.
Yeah, so I don't know is Ober Mountain seasonal?
No, I think it's open year round.
Yeah, because they do snowboarding and skiing and all that. Ice skating.
Yeah, like when we came on our honeymoon, but I don't see the big tram. Remember that big, huge tram that had the windows all around it? We rode it up the mountain. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
I don't see it there, so I don't know. I don't know if they're doing that or not.
Not sure what. Oh, that's an oyster bar. You've got Bennett's Pit Barbecue, Big Daddy's Wood-Fired Brick Oven Pizzeria, the Econo Lodge. This is just some classic hotels, some retro hotels from probably the old days in Gatlinburg. The Fabulous Chalet Inn, Oak Square over there. I guess I can go right on red, right?
I don't see a sign that says you can't.
Well, let's figure out where we want to get something to eat. Any ideas? I guess we just made I meant to go down the side road.
Oh, well, I think you would have had to wait for the light to do that.
Kind of cutting through a hotel room here. We missed the turn. Trying to familiarize ourselves with the area because it's been so long. Trying to readapt to the parking and where things are, the lay of the land. The River Lodge or the River House Motor Lodge. Here's the back parking entrance of the Mellow Mushroom. Parking's pretty expensive.
Yeah, and I don't see it. That might be why this parking is so packed.
Okay, so the chairlifts are going up.
Yeah, I see people on them.
So it's open. Here's the chairlifts.
That would be freezing.
It's cold out. That's to that, yeah, there it is. Yeah, the Sky Bridge. And that whole area has been expanded since we've been last. Like, majorly expanded.
Yeah, I feel like they added something else.
Or was that Anakista?
No, I think Anakista, something's happened at Anakista too, but I think something has changed up there as well.
Here's some parking.
Parkway access, all day parking.
Me and Sarah are pretty frugal, so we won't settle for high dollar parking. I think that's one of the reasons why our
$20.
parking here $20, which, and knowing Sarah and Sarah knowing me, if you're asking yourself how have we been together 16 years and married 10, is because we think a lot alike. And to us, that would never happen. $20 to park, that's not going to happen.
Maybe this is, hold on. $2
per hour. Now that's more.
No all-day rate.
That's more up, or that's more up our alley, or whatever the phrase is. But the question is, do we want to eat anywhere on the strip, or do you want to see what's on the outskirts? I mean, we could grab a cheesesteak from Fanny Farkle's, which could be good, and it always smells good.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't take that long.
So you want to do the $2 an hour parking and then go to Fanny Farkle's?
We could do that, unless there's anywhere else that you were thinking of. But I mean, anywhere else, we're still. I just don't know if there is much else on the outskirts.
I don't remember if there's another cheesesteak company.
I don't really feel like there. I mean,
I guess it wouldn't be a company; it'd be like a restaurant, right?
Yeah, like you would probably have to go to a restaurant to find it.
No, I mean, like, I don't think you'd call it a cheesesteak company. I think you'd call it like a place to go get a cheesesteak, a restaurant. I'm making it.
You would get a cheesesteak at a restaurant.
Yeah, I said a cheesesteak company, as if it's like
a
big operation.
Well, maybe it is.
I mean, Fanny Farkle's is quite the operation.
I didn't see.
Hey, look at this guy. He's got.
Well, about
He's got a good head of hair. He's like the 90s man.
I think that look is back in.
It is back in.
The 90s look.
Might be time to grow the hair back out.
It's green. Where are you going?
All right, well, I'm going to circle back around and try to find the $2 an hour parking.
Well, I think you had to go into it from...
But wait, do they take Apple Pay? Because we're locked up on Apple Pay.
Well, we'd have to ask
And there's the village. I see some snow people back there. That's an idea. We could walk somewhere in the village and find a place to eat. It's been a while since we've been there. But there's Fanny Farkles.
They're not cooking anything.
I don't think they're cooking anything, but I see the guy's, he was stretching by the flat grill.
Maybe
He's
they're
ready
just-
to cook.
Maybe they're just cooking to order because it's not as busy.
Yeah, it's not the on season, so he probably doesn't have the grill as full because there's not as many people here.
Usually you like smell it. You can smell the peppers and onions.
All right, let's find a place to park and then we'll make a final decision. All right, so we came back around and we realized the parking lot was full with the $2 an hour parking. So we're just gonna head out from the main strip here and see if we can find something to eat.
I think that there might be another parking deck up on the corner. You know where the road forks and you go up the hill, but I don't know if it's paid parking or free parking. It might be free. It's like a parking deck. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I don't think we're
it's
gonna fit in
new.
a parking deck in the van. We're in the high roof van, so it's like 9 feet tall.
There might be like a lower level.
Maybe. This man's like giving us like the evil eye for sitting here trying to figure out how to pay by license plate parking. I don't know how to do it.
I mean, this, like, is that Anakeesta over there?
Yeah, that's Anakeesta.
Okay, so I mean, everything I'm reading about Anakeesta parking lot is saying it's $20.
$20?
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to do that. So there's not like an app like Williamsburg.
It doesn't look like it, but I mean, we'd have to go over to that kiosk to find out, but it is paid by license.
Oh, so you probably go over there and figure out how much it is.
There's like a kiosk.
Oh, okay. So you
But
go to
I
the
don't want to put my card in without knowing how much it is. So I don't know if that would tell us over there how much it is.
Yeah. So do you park and then walk over there?
I think so. But I just don't know. Do you want to just drive over there and see?
Yeah. All right, so we'll drive over here. Okay, this guy's on.
him sticking his card in it, but I want to know.
What does
how
it say?
much
Noted.
is.
This is operated by pay machine only. Payment to unauthorized personnel and meter will not be recognized. Parking policy strictly enforced. Violators will be ticketed, booted, and towed. All right, Sarah's out there trying to figure out the deal with the notice by plate parking, how much it is, and can we use Apple Pay, which doesn't look good. Looks like a no-go.
$20.
$20? Wow. So $20 just to park and go eat at Fanny Farkles.
What we could do is one of us could drive around and one of us could go get the food. I mean, I know.
Well, I mean, Sarah, I'm sure there'll be another place to get a cheesesteak.
Like where though?
I mean, I don't know, somewhere off this road up here. I mean, I know that Mom and Pop's has a cheesesteak. All right, so no go on that parking. It's just kind of ridiculous to pay $20 a park to go grab a quick cheesesteak when there's going to be other places in town that have good food. We'll take a trolley to downtown if we want to go do it. We could do that.
Oh, park at the visitor center to take the trolley?
Yeah.
Isn't the trolley free?
Yeah. It's not expensive if it costs something. So that's a lot of work just for lunch. Alright, so yeah, we like this place, don't we?
Yeah, this place is really good.
And look, they even have snow people. And right down there is Food City, kind of the staple grocery store when you're in Gatlinburg. We typically go there when we're staying in Gatlinburg, but it's cool to see it after so many years. You wouldn't think that looking at a grocery store, but you know you're in Gatlinburg when you see Food City. So a little insight into our lunch, you know, it can be a bit of a pain in the rear end when you handle things the way Sarah and I do, as far as always contemplating, should we spend that much money on parking? Should we spend that much money on food? We're very frugal, like I said, throughout the past 16 years, maybe even worse than ever. But we just somehow managed to we came to Mom and Pop's and we just made our order. We managed to get 2 Philly cheesesteaks, one of them upgraded to a platter, which we're going to share with some crispy French fries and macaroni and cheese. I fought the temptation of getting the fried chicken because it wouldn't be that good for me. Not saying French fries are. But anyways, we got both of our meals for, what was it, $15 and change, and we have no earthly idea how it happened. But we're not asking questions and we're not complaining. 2, we've forfeited the expensive parking, forfeited probably a much more expensive lunch, and came to Mom and Pop's in Gatlinburg, got 2 cheesesteaks, one upgraded to a platter. Of course, we're drinking ice waters, but $15 and change. So we're both happy. We kept our frugal nature, and we're about to enjoy a lunch on our what could be our final day in Gatlinburg, which we still have to decide that if we're staying or if we're gonna weather the storm, potentially be stuck on a mountain. Anyways, we'll figure that out over lunch. Just wanted to give you an update. Just eyeballing the receipt, which you can see here, it totaled $15.57. It looks like somehow we didn't even know they had a special going. It was a buy one get one lunch 2026, which gave us $10 off. So we only spent $15.57, and that would have been, at least with the parking in downtown Gatlinburg and grabbing a cheesesteak at Fanny Farkle's, would have easily been $40 or more, or probably much more than that, probably $50. All right, that was delicious. We just enjoyed our meal at Mom and Pop's. A couple cheesesteaks. We had to forfeit Fanny Farkle's, but to be honest, Mom and Pop's cheesesteak is really good.
It's delicious.
But we're going into the van right now. We'll have a little conversation with you about our decision on what we're doing, and continue on with our day. Probably end the vlog out with a little update on our thoughts. And we thought we'd come across the street to the Food City parking lot because we saw a rather interesting scene taking place on this rock face side of the mountain that's right beside the grocery store. We actually see a couple workers up here rappelling, doing some sort of hammering. Some dangerous work there. I see a guy way up there. Imagine that being your work for the day. Rappel up the side of a rock face, and I don't know what they're doing. They're hammering something. Sarah said she heard some hammering. Is that what they're doing?
I thought that I heard hammering, but now it looks like they're just climbing.
I mean, maybe they've got to like prevent troublesome parts of the rock face from potentially falling. They've got to chisel it down. I don't know. Interesting. But here's a closer look at the Food City. I know it's just the grocery store, but it's kind of that signal that you're in Gatlinburg. If you're staying in Gatlinburg, you go to Food City and stock up the refrigerator back at the hotel or the cabin. Yeah, you know your mountain trip is underway. All right, another pit stop we're gonna make. We actually just made a U-turn. There's a place that we stayed at, a resort that's over here in this side of Gatlinburg, that we want to try to track down because it was a hot spot for bears that would invade the garbage area from the resort we were staying in. So we just left Mom and Pop's. We need to decide, are we staying in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge? Are we gonna head out early and avoid the potential threat of a snowed in situation? But we put that thought on hold temporarily to see if we could go spot a bear at this garbage dump. You ready, Sarah?
Yeah.
And we don't know, we can't recall exactly where the resort is, but we think it's somewhere up this hill. What is this? Kears, Brooms, Mountain Crafts. So is this the, what do they call it? The Arts District or the Crafts and Arts District?
Arts and Crafts.
So I don't know if this is the road. No, this is the road. Yeah, because I do remember it was the broom shop.
Yeah, like remember there was like a dog
Yeah.
that was always loose running up and down every time we would come up here.
But didn't we
And the
actually see a
second it
big
goes
bear right
down,
here?
I think we saw a couple bears on
No,
this
like
road.
on this road.
Yeah, I think we saw one run across the road.
Yeah, so we'll,
But it goes up and then I think it goes down and then I think it splits off. And one way is one
Yeah.
community and the other way is the one that we stayed in.
so somewhere up here is this resort, and
And that bear hissed at you, remember?
yeah, and I actually have footage of that. I never even showed the channel.
Yeah, well, we were in the car. You weren't like, you weren't.
Yeah, I was in the
antagonizing
van
it or
and
anything.
the
We just stopped.
And the it's not down Cheshire, is it?
No, I think it's down this hill and then yeah,
Right. Down this hill, then right.
left.
Are you sure? No, I think it's right.
Okay, maybe it is right.
I'm pretty sure it's right, because
Okay,
now
maybe
it's
it is
coming
right.
back to me. But anyways, the bear hissed at me from inside the van. I was just sitting there looking at him, and he didn't like me staring at him while he was going through the garbage dump. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's right here. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think this is it. And I can't remember the name, but I know Gatlinburg's in the resort name. I just can't remember what else it is.
I don't think that's
Yeah, Gatlinburg Falls Resort.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Okay, well, I don't remember this.
No, I do.
Okay.
But there's like a series of dumpsters, and I mean we saw a few bears, right?
Yeah, we saw bears running through the parking lot. Then we saw a bear when we were traveling back up the hill. Then we saw the bear that was in the trash can.
Yeah, so apparently the bears are well aware that this trash dump area is a good place for them to find a snack. Here it is, Gatlinburg Falls Resort. And the cabin at the time we did a video on was called Majestic Vistas. Or Majestic, what was it? Majestic Vistas.
Majestic Vista.
Yeah.
See, I don't remember any of this.
Yep, I do. And here's the dumpster right here.
Oh, okay, that is the dumpster.
Yeah, that's the dumpster.
He was trying to protect his dumpster.
So I don't know if anything changes during the wintertime, but they've got it guarded pretty well. So do you think that's changed?
Nothing looks different.
No, I mean the dumpster. It looks like it might be more locked down than it was.
Oh, maybe.
I think
because somehow the bear had figured out how to get into it.
Yes, I think they changed from the sliding door style dumpster to the ones that are like sealed up real good. I'm not...
Okay, I think I remember, because I definitely remember that pool. So I do remember now.
All right, maybe they're stopping to look at a bear too.
They might be going to drop garbage off.
All right, so we'll just hang out here for a minute. But this just might not be the time of year. Looks like some type of maintenance.
It's not exactly feeding
maintenance
time
shack.
either.
Maintenance cabin. What is that? Is that like a motor?
Yeah, that looks like pipes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see now it's like a mechanical dumpster.
Mechanical?
Yeah, well, the guy he had like a key, so I wonder if this is like people that work here.
Oh, yeah, because he's taking out vacuum cleaner and stuff.
Yeah, so I guess they're workers that have access to the key to the...
Oh, they must be taking the trash from all of the places. You know?
But I think that bear was right around here that hissed at me. He came across the street, I believe, after taking some food. And right about here, he kind of like stepped forward.
Yeah,
he lunged.
Yeah, he did. He thought you were trying to take his bag of garbage. Because I think he was going through
And you could see where they would come in at. Probably from right up there. But they're not going to scale that cliff right there, would they?
I mean, I don't know, Scott. Bears are pretty strong.
Well, I guess they could if they wanted to, if they're hungry enough. I don't know. Might be
too early.
Might be a little too early. It's 3:29.
Not quite feeding time.
Yeah, a couple hours they'd probably be out here.
That looks completely different than it did the last time we came here because the bear had no trouble getting into it the last time.
Yeah, I think because I remember it had like the sliding doors, like a typical. That's more of, what do they call it? Like a compactor.
Trash compactor.
Yeah, trash compactor. So I think they've upgraded it probably because of the bear problem. But I guess we could hang out here for a little while.
Yeah, because that sign says "Do not leave trash outside compactor." So they've definitely upgraded that.
So probably not going to happen. And that was in the heat of summer too, wasn't it? So smells tend to linger a little bit more when trash is heating up inside its dumpster. But they're definitely known to come here and go through the trash. All right, we're here at Casey's gas station. Gonna fill up just in case. So the van's got a full tank of gas. Better safe than sorry, in case we would potentially need to go out to the van if power went out, crank it up and stay warm. Or for whatever reason, we might need a full tank of gas. Better to have a full tank than to be low on gas. So we're stopping in at Casey's and gonna fill up the van. It wouldn't be an issue if the car had four-wheel drive, but our car is front-wheel drive, and I've seen this van struggle to get up a hill just in general, just with elevation, let alone if the rain that's happening right now is supposed to rain overnight. If that freezes in the frigid Arctic temperatures that they're forecasting for tomorrow, that could be a real problem coming down the mountain, as well as the bridges and overpasses on these small mountain roads. So a little bit of a decision to make here. I hate to cut the 10-year anniversary trip short, but we're just trying to decide which way to go, and it's been a tough decision because neither one of us want to leave. We've had fun. We had fun on our little journey through Gatlinburg today, and with the miscue on the cabin itself, and Sarah picking the wrong one. I hate to make the decision to leave early, or be the one that has to make that decision, but we're trying to. She's coming out right now, but we're trying to make that decision, fill up the tank, and talk about it more. And just as the weather forecasted, the rain has started coming down late afternoon. It's probably near 4 o'clock, a little after 4 o'clock. And they say it's going to start with rain, wind, and then the snow's going to start intermixing with it before becoming full-on snow. And that's exactly what's happening. The rain has begun. And Adam, if I was still a coffee drinker, I would definitely be getting Sarah and I both piping hot caffeinated beverage in honor of you, man. Oh,
you're
man.
about to vlog? Oh, I thought you were gonna.
All right, so after a day's worth or longer, at least from early this morning when we started talking to the camera, we've decided that we are going to stay and ride out the storm, or the potential storm. It could be over forecasted, it could be under forecasted. Everyone knows how weather forecasts can be wrong quite frequently. But we're going to ride out the storm, stay at the cabin, wake up early morning, check the road conditions by walking up or walking down the mountain road that the cabin's parked on to see if it's icy. Because in the event that there's ice on the road, there's a pretty good chance that the van is not going to be able to do well going down it if there's a lot of ice on the road. So we're going to wake up, test that out, and make the decision then, should we extend the trip or can we brave it and go home at our original checkout time. Well, we're here at the Food City off of the Parkway in Pigeon Forge. Gonna run in here and get us some, just a few more groceries just in case power would happen to go out. Some things that we could get for the cabin, or if for some reason we were stranded in the van, but also some things that we could take home in the event that we don't actually need them. So we're here at the Food Express, or the Food City, the Express by Food City off the Parkway. We've decided to stay, and we'll know in the morning if we're going to extend the 10-year anniversary trip and have a new memory to talk about years from now. Is that what we're doing?
I guess.
I mean, what do you think we should do?
I mean, Scott, I don't know.
Well, we kind of came to this decision together.
Yeah.
But what do you feel in your heart?
I don't know. I think everything's a risk. So.
I mean, we don't want to leave the cabin, but I mean, do you think it would be safer to leave tonight?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. So we both kind of just feel, I guess we're gambling. So we'll gamble. We'll see if we can. I mean, any way you look at it, we're in for a magnificent scene, because our cabin deck, especially from the upper floor one, to see that panoramic view covered in snow is something, that's like a once in a lifetime thing, or only a few times in a lifetime.
It like they do everything else.
Yeah, it could be overhyped. So that's why we've decided we're gonna stay put for now and make the decision in the morning. Do we extend it by one day and hope that it doesn't get worse, and then realize we should have left when we had the opportunity, but by then it'll be too late? So for now, we're gonna make this move, get the groceries, and ride out the storm, see how bad it is, and make the decision in the morning, whether it's all the hype or if it's just a few flurries that gives us no issues getting home. We walk from here. Hopefully not. Real quick, we made it back to the cabin after dropping by Food City to pick up some groceries. And we also picked up a quick Gino's pizza, one of Sarah's favorites, for dinner. And already you can see that clear panoramic view of the Smoky Mountains, Mount LeConte, and whatever other mountain ranges are lying alongside it are now completely clothed in low-hanging clouds, as the winter storm does appear to be moving in rather quickly. Just as the forecast said it was going to rain, it rained, and now it does feel like something's brewing. And somehow the jacuzzi opened here. I don't know if that was from the wind, but that could have been something we left open, but I don't remember leaving that open, which is very strange. But anyways, this is what it looks like prior to the storm. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll let you know if we decided to extend the stay because we're stuck on the mountain, or if we braved it and checked out as originally planned. Tomorrow we'll tell the tale. And real quick, I'm down here now on the lower level. I was up there at the top level to show you that. This is about 30 minutes later. I wanted to just come up here and see what Big the Foot was doing. See how he looked with the backdrop of the wintry storm blowing in. You know who that Bigfoot looks like, Sarah?
No.
Looks like the Bigfoot and Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah.
Is it not? That's Harry. It's a good looking Bigfoot.
It doesn't sound like it's raining anymore.
No, it's not raining, which means the snow might be about to blow in. Unless it's just a bunk forecast.
Bunk.
Bunk. Bunk forecast. And back inside, you can see Big the Foot out there. Harry Big the Foot. This is something me and Sarah, we went to the store and got some white lights for this bear and this tree here. Made sure we had a Christmas tree in the cabin. Got a little bit of blinkage going on there. I think that's sort of a frame rate issue of some sort. But our black bear is decorated for the storm that's approaching. And the fireplace is lit, which is pretty cozy to have a fireplace in the cabin. It'll definitely be fitting should we get some snow. We're ready to go. Ready to ride out the storm. We've got groceries. We've got a tank full of gas. And we're just hoping we're not going to be stuck. Or are we subconsciously really wanting to be stuck? I mean, in some ways we are. But there's a lot to consider being stuck up here, especially when the reservation would end. If we extend it, we can only stay till Friday. So in the event that it's really bad, we're going to have some really bad issues as far as like, where do we go then? Because there's no extending it after Thursday. So hopefully we have a little luck. Maybe Grogu will be able to give us some good luck. Grogu and Big the Foot. And also, can't forget about Barry, Sarah's stuffed animal. The cabin rental actually sells this bear. It says if you scan this QR code right here, you can buy this bear and take it home. And of course, we sat here on the couch quite a few times and we kept looking over, and Barry was just staring at us the whole time. So we figured, you know what? Let's scan that QR code. And Sarah has a nice new stuffed plump bear. He's nice and plump. She has a nice new bear as a memory from our 10-year anniversary trip to the Bigfoot's majestic vistas. Bigfoot's, what is it? Bigfoot. Oh, Bigfoot's Vista Views. Got it confused. Bigfoot's Vista Views. Barry's coming home with us. It's about a little after 1 a.m. We came out here just to see if it was snowing. There does appear to be some flurries finally coming down. They said it was going to happen much earlier, but as you can see now, it's starting to blow through. But it does appear to be like kind of icy looking snow. It's floating, but it's not really sticking. You can see a little bit in the cracks of the deck there. Just wondering what it's going to look like come morning time. It just started probably 20 minutes ago or less. Was it overhyped? I guess we'll find out, but we are seeing some flurries finally. And it's very, very frigid cold out there. I mean, like extremely cold. See what happens.